everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel TLW_Lachey2, where we discuss everything Disney and Loungefly. Today guys, we have a huge haul for this video that contains nothing else but our favorite thing. You guessed it, Loungeflies. So you guys know I like to just go ahead and jump in there so we can go ahead and get started with our pre-game warm-up. So I have a few ears that I received from Shop Disney as well as the Disney outlet. So these first ears are the bleached denim ears. They have this purple bow here, and these ears came from Shop Disney. I think I got these on sale for, I believe it was $8.99. And at the time of this recording, that sale was still going on. So if you're interested in picking these up, you might want to go out on the website and see if they still have that huge sale that they were having. So as you can see, they have this little fringe around the edge that I didn't really notice on the pictures. It's not really my favorite thing, but we can make it work. I do wear a lot of denim when I go to the parks, and so I know I'll get a lot of use out of these. And of course, it has this really pretty puffy purple bow, which is my favorite color. So you see it has just random bleach spots all the way around, nothing on the sides. And then, of course, it goes across the back. And you do have the CVS receipt here. And I did see a couple of days ago where they're getting rid of those on a lot of the ears and making like a tearaway, almost like a little booklet, but you can like, it's what they call perforated, where you could just rip it off. So you don't have to cut it anymore. So I think a lot of people will appreciate that because these things are annoying. So I just picked these up, guys, because they were on sale. And then I also know that there's a Spirit jersey that matches these as well that I may pick up if it goes out to the outlet. So we'll see how that goes, but I do know that because these are denim and it has that purple, I'll get a lot of use out of these. So this is our first set of ears from Shop Disney. Our next set of ears, guys, I received from the outlet. I had this Family Adventures pick these up for me. If you watched my previous video, you would have saw their information in that, but here it is again. They are personal shoppers here in Florida. They shop at Walt Disney World, the Disney outlet, I believe Universal, and I'm not certain where else, but definitely if you're interested in having them pick up some items for you, make sure you follow their page. They have a lot of sales, a lot of live shopping. So follow their page so that you're aware of when they're dropping new merch or if you need them to pick up anything for you. So this set of ears I got to match my 50th celebration bag from Shop Disney, or the Disney Parks bag. And these ears, I think regular price was $29.99 or something like that. It's not on here, but usually they retail for like $29.99, $34.99, something like that. And these were $3.99 at the outlet. So this Family Adventures picked these up for me. There's nothing on the sides. It's just sequins all the way around. And it matches the blue and gold 50th celebration bag. I'll put a picture up in the video so you can see the bag that it matches. So I didn't pick these up when they first came out. Just because I already had ears that I was wearing with that bag. But when I saw these were on sale for $3.99 at the outlet, I went ahead and picked them up now so that I have them to match, have that perfect match for that bag. So this is our second set of ears. Another set that this Family Adventures picked up for me, and it's the Tower of Terror ears. I do have the infamous bag. Some people like it and some people don't. My bag worked fine. I don't have any issues with it. I know some people had issues with the doors opening and closing and things like that. So some people kept the bag, some didn't. It's a love-hate relationship, but like I said, mine is fine. So I went ahead and purchased these ears. And I can't remember the price of these. I want to say maybe like $6 or $7.99, something like that. And I think these were $34.99 regular price. So again, another good deal from the outlet that I had them pick up for me. On the side, it does say Disney Loungefly. Has that pretty plaque there, and this black, I don't know if that's like satin and velvet, so really comfortable on the inside. And then it has this gold trim, this rope trim around that's really pretty. And then of course it has the tassel and then the key right there in the front. So really nice ears. I love these. They match that bag perfectly. And so now I have the full Tower of Terror set. So I do have a wallet that I picked up, and so now I'm on to the things that came from Shop Disney or Loungefly or a small shop. So I have this wallet that I picked up, and it is one of the new wallets that came out, and it is the Looney Tunes wallet. And I know I could have waited to get this. So I know there's some people that say, oh, I was going to wait for it to go on sale, or blase, blase. I get it. But for me, I really wanted this wallet. It is like nostalgic from my childhood. And as soon as it went on sale, or as soon as I saw it on the video with the Loungefly team when they did the preview, I immediately knew I was picking this wallet up. So I didn't want the bag, I just wanted the wallet. So I picked this up, and this is my first time actually looking at it. It has the That's All Folks circle that usually came on at the end of the cartoon. And then, of course, it looks like a little TV. And it has all the characters in there. So you have Bugs, you have Taz, you have Roadrunner, Sylvester. I forget that. I just know it's the Martian. I forget his name. Martin. I think his name is Martin the Martian. I think. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And then it has Wile E. Coyote, and then, of course, Porky Pig on the back. I had that upside down. Let's try again. So Wile E. Coyote, and then Porky Pig. Look, he's confusing me because see, he has it upside down, because usually he's upside down and he's hanging from a piece of string. I don't know if y'all see that. He just messed me up, y'all. And so it has this really matte black Loungefly Looney Tunes plaque. I really like that really dark black. And the zipper is like that gunmetal or a black color. The card slot just has just like a little circle in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. So nothing, no design there. And then you do have the characters over on the side. Looks like they're in the TV. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And then you have a few card slots. And then a small little place where you could put bills that has like that same design. So that's really cool. So anyways, I wanted to pick this up. I'll definitely get a lot of use out of this and a lot of laughs as well. So this is the Looney Tunes Loungefly wallet. So guys, our next set of ears that we have are from the 50th finale. I'm going to be so sad to see the 50th celebration end at Disney. It's been such a good fun time. But they are putting out merch for the finale, and so I'm trying to pick up anything that catches my eye, because this, I think, is it, guys. Finally. It's been, what, 18 months? But anyway, so it has on the front the 50th there, and it has the castle. Now, what I will say is with these, you see how it just wiggles like that? It has just a piece of string here, and then there's another one there. And so if that string comes off in any way, I'm going to have some Mickey ears versus some Minnie ears, which I guess you could try and sew it back on, but that probably would be hard to do with this band. So I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm hoping that it doesn't come off. But on the ears, you have this gold trimming, and you have the iridescent 50th, and you have all the characters. So I'm just going to look from what I see on the back. As you can see, it's just miscellaneous characters on here, so no rhyme or reason to it. But on the back, I see the 50th. I see Daisy, Mickey, Donald, Chip and Dale. Looks like a picture of Mickey and Minnie together. Pluto. I don't see any with Tink on the back, but she may be on here somewhere. But it's kind of like that same kind of iridescent color on the front and the back, just miscellaneous print. And then you see on the back of the castle it says Disney, and it has like on the inside the like soft velvet inside of the band, so hopefully it's comfortable. And look, I mentioned earlier about the little booklet. I don't see a tearaway like where you can rip it off like some people are reporting, but it is just a little booklet there. So maybe it is a little trend that's happening and we are getting away from the CVS receipt thing, label tag. I don't think anybody would complain about that though, but I really do love these ears. I think they're really cute, and they're a good finale design for the end of the 50th. And so, of course, guys, you know, if I got the ears, that means we have a bag. So, grab my scissors. And I always have to tell you all, when I open the bag with you, y'all just have to bear with me, because I'm going to be looking at the bag just like you would and trying to see what's on here, what it looks like. And so I may pause a little bit. But y'all just bear with me. So, here it is. And they did a good job with wrapping everything up. So, I'll just do a quick 360 and then I'll take all the wrapping off and then we'll do a full review. So it looks like on the front you have the castle with that same pretty iridescent. That's like really pretty. And it has a huge 50 down there at the bottom. Has all the fireworks. And guys, look at the purple. They know what I like. So if nobody else like this bag, I do. And it looks like the fireworks here on the pockets, it's all embroidered. So that's really nice. And then on the side, you have your Disney Parks Loungefly. And then on the back in blue, it has Walt Disney 50. So let me go ahead and take the paper off of the pockets and then the top of the castle, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I went in and took all of the paper off of the majority of the bag. And so here's our in-depth review. And so as I stated, all of these sparkles here, wherever you see is gold, is embroidered. So that's a really nice touch there. Then you have the fireworks that looks like those are just printed on. But this bag feels like really good material. I don't know if you guys, you should be able to see like the design there of the fabric. So it's like this really tightly woven material. It feels more sturdy than the normal Loungefly, and it's not as smooth. I guess it's the way to explain it. But it feels like a really sturdy bag. So I'm very impressed with this one. Like they did some good workmanship on this one. So again, you have the 50th there. So there it is in full. You have gold hardware on the zipper pulls. I'll go ahead and show you. I took the inside pattern out of this so you can see. It has this print on the inside, so the same as what's on the ears with that same iridescent feel to it. Then it has this rose gold kind of top handle. And then on the back, you have just like solid padded straps, black. And then the 50th Walt Disney World blue with the fireworks. There you go. So it also has like that iridescent look to it. So it looked blue when we first had it straight on in the camera, but as you can see, it has that iridescent look to it too. Almost it looks like the fireworks are like moving. I know I'm moving the bag, but you know what I mean. Don't act like it's just me that see that, y'all. So you do have your two side pockets, and you have that kind of rose gold finish that's on the top handle on the sides. And it's the same on the other side. And then that embroidered fireworks carries through on both sides as well. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the inside. It's the same as what's on the ears, except for it has a little bit more design to it. It does have all of the park emblems. It has some of the ride emblems, some of the characters from some of the stories. Like I see Tink in here. I do see Dumbo and things like that. So some of the rides. So it's just a representation of all of the rides and the different things you would see across all of the Walt Disney World parks. So it's very nice. And of course, you guys know these bags do not have an inner pocket. So really nice inside. I really like this bag for the last bag. I think they did a great job with this. I know some people thought that the castle was too plain. They wanted more on it, but I think with everything else that's going on, this is fine for me. So really nice job. So this is our 50th grand finale bag. We're ready to move on to our next bag, and this one is one of the newer releases that the Loungefly team showed for. I don't know if this was part of the January catalog or if it was like a separate release, but this one is one that I know a lot of people were waiting on. And again, I'm not going to pull all of the paper off of this one. And you'll see why when I show it to you. But it is Roz. So she finally made it, guys. Actually, it was really quick, honestly. So I guess she must have been sitting there in the warehouse. So it is the Monsters Inc. Roz, and let me go ahead and take some of this paper off so you guys can see. All right, so we are ready to take a good look at Roz. We'll do a 360 spin now that we have some of that paper off of her. So here's the full bag. Okay, so we'll start with her hair. You see it extends up over the top of the bag, and then her glasses there, and you can actually see her eyes there through the glasses, although they're a little bit tinted. And the reason why I think a lot of people wanted this bag is because of these pearls, and as you can see, they have them stitched down pretty good, so you don't have to worry about them being so loose that it's catching on everything. So I thought that was a good idea. And you also have, you see she has that snarl there that she always has, and her mole right there on the chin. And then you have the top of the clipboard, which also extends a little bit over the pocket. You have the Monsters Inc. emblem. And then on the inside, I went ahead and took the padding out, and her face does extend down just a tad into the bottom of the pocket, in the pocket of the bag. So the bottom is that dark red or maroonish color. One of the things that I didn't notice on the review with Loungefly was that the fabric of the bag, it looks almost like a cardigan, right? So they're doing a great job with the fabric on these bags. And of course, they extended it over her arms on both sides. And then you see it has the pop Loungefly tag there. And the hardware is this type of brassy gold color, almost bronze looking. And on the zipper pull, you have, let's see if I can get it the right way. Let's see. I can't never get right with these tags, y'all. So let's do this. I'm gonna unzip it, and then we're gonna do it this way. So it has CDA, and then Child Detection Agency. And on the back, it says Disney made in Vietnam. I don't know if I've ever seen that like that on a bag charm, so that was a little bit different. And while I have it unzipped, I'll go ahead and show you the inside. It does have a slip pocket, and it has watching you, which is her famous saying. So I think you guys can see pretty good there. And then on the back, you have the padded straps. And then it says, "I'm watching you, Wazowski." So, really nice bag. Always watching. And she is. So this is a really cute bag. So glad that I picked her up. Lots of details. I think this bag was definitely worth the money. Seems really well made. I haven't done like a really good inspection, but I'm not seeing any strings. I'm not seeing any, and I'll show you what I mean. Sometimes like in these corners, you'll see pulling. I don't see any pulling. It just looks really like it's stitched up well, like they did a really good job. So maybe Loungefly is listening to the people, but they did an excellent job on this one. So here's Raj, you guys, from Monsters Inc. and Loungefly. All right, we're on to our next couple of bags, guys. So these bags I know are ones that a lot of people have been waiting on. I was on the fence actually about this one, and I ended up pulling the trigger once I saw that it was a limited edition. I think it's a limited edition of either 1300 or 1600 that Loungefly published. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this guy, even though he's not the cutest thing. He's precious. So it's Ray, you guys. I end up getting Ray, and I said on another video, I feel like I'm just pacifying myself with everything Tiana until they release that bag. I don't know why Loungefly is holding her hostage, but here's our sidekick. And I think on the front, if I'm not mistaken, let me just double check. Yeah, it says it's fluorescent, so it glows in the dark. So what I'm thinking is that all of this yellow part, wherever that is what's going to glow in the dark. So you see you have Ray there, and I didn't pick this up on the live when they showed it, but he has little wings. Y'all see them there? They're clear little wings, and then of course his little butt lights up. And you have Lewis here on the zipper pull. There you go. And then on the inside, let's see if they did anything with that. So they did bring his face down just a tad, and you see you have just all the firefly lights in the inside. And while we're here, this is the inside lining. So I do like all of these pretty greens and blues that they have here. I like the colors of that, so it's really pretty. It's just, you know, you have to just get used to the look. He's just so precious. So you do have two side working pockets. On the back it says, "Look how she lights up the sky, Ma Belle Evangeline." So that's the back. Our little magic there. You do have these kind of same fluorescent green lights. Fluorescent green straps. So I wonder if they light up. So we have to check that out and see. And the trim is that same color. This bag, y'all, is really soft. So the bottom is that same color. It's, you know what? It reminds me of that buttery soft vegan leather on the bottom that was on the Belle bag, the Belle sequence bag. It's soft like that. The hardware is silver, and you see they have that same design going all the way across like the night sky with all the firefly lights all over the bag. So that's really nice. And our plaque there is black Disney Loungefly. And then on the inside, I'm sure it's going to have a slip pocket, and most likely that same print that I showed you on that inside pocket. So yep, so we have a slip pocket, and then we have that same print of all the fireflies. So it's like it's different facial expressions of Ray. I don't know if you guys can see that. Some of them he's smiling, some he's making a goofy face, some he has his mouth closed, sometimes he's showing all three of his teeth. It just depends, but it's really cute on the inside there. So I'll let you guys know whenever I take Ray out, or if someone finds out before me what parts of this bag glows, because it just says glows in the dark, but it don't say which part. And I remember they said this does, but this material looks the same as what's on the trim and on the bottom on the straps. So I wonder if it just like glows, kind of almost like a glow stick type of thing. But here's Ray, you guys, in the flesh. So you guys, in keeping with our Princess and the Frog theme, I also picked up the Tiana Seams bag. So we'll go ahead and take her out the bag. And I was kind of tempted to wait and see, because I know this bag is also everywhere for it to go on sale. But you know what? I wanted this bag to go in my collection. And I said that I'm going to start purchasing bags that I really, really want to enhance the collections that I already have. So I went ahead and picked her up. I did get this from one of the small shops though. I feel like it may have been World 11 Games, because I know they had theirs ready on the release date. So I think that's where I got this from, because I got it as soon as it became available. So let's talk about this bag, and it is beautiful. So I do see like a little, oh, it looks like it's coming off. It's a little black mark on the bottom. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. So here's our 360, and then we'll take a closer look at it. Here's our friend Ray again. He's so precious. So I went ahead and I took some of the stuffing out of this bag so that we could take a closer look out at it. And while I was doing that, I also went back on the Loungefly site to check on Ray. He was still available. And I did confirm that the LE count on that bag is 1,600. So again, that's why I went ahead and picked him up, just because he was a limited edition. So I didn't know if he would sell out or not. But I wanted to go ahead and just because he's limited, add him to my collection. So here's our review of the Princess and the Frog movie scenes. So you have Tiana and Prince Naveen there on the front. On the top, you have Louis playing the trumpet. And that looks like just a scene from the swamp. You have the gold hardware. And you see there's Tiana as a little girl, and then there's Tiana as an adult. Our Loungefly plaque is surrounded by that green trim, and it's black, Disney Loungefly. The bottom is green, and I did mention earlier it was like a little black spot on there, but it did wipe off. On the back, you have these padded green straps, and then you have Dr. Facilier on the back. They always put the best pictures on the back that nobody can't see. They should just make some of these bags with the images from the back of them as the primary and resell them, because I would buy a lot of them. I hate that sometimes. Then on the side here, you have Louis again. And you have Ray with his little butt lit up, scared or something, or frantic about something as usual, on the working pocket. So I did take the lining out of this one, and as you can see, maybe you can see, there is a little bit of the bag that goes down to some of her dress, and then Prince Naveen's legs and things like that, that goes down into the pocket of this bag. Of course, you would never see it, but it is there. Our zipper pull here on the front is Ray. And then on the inside is Tiana and all her little poses. So cute. I think when I saw this bag on the Loungefly Live, this inside is what made me say I had to have it. I just think that's so pretty. So that is our Princess and the Frog movie scenes. Whew. Y'all still with me? We have a couple more bags to go. So these last two bags are, well, let me back up. So if you watched my last video, what I said was is that I'm going to work on trying to find bags that I consider my Grail bags that are hard to get, or that I wanted and then they went out of stock, and I just could never get my hands on them. So that's what I decided to do. So these last two bags are what I consider my Grail bags, and some of you may have already seen these. You might have feelings about them. Like them or don't, I don't know. But these are definitely two bags I have wanted in my collection a long time. And I just bit the bullet and decided to go ahead and get them. So this one is our Ewok. Now, a lot of you guys like the more current Ewok that's out. It almost looks cartoonish to me. I'm used to the OG Star Wars. And in the OG Star Wars, this is what Ewoks look like. And so I went ahead and purchased this one because it just took me back to the original movies where you had the Ewoks, and they're cute to me. I think this is a cute bag. So it's all furry. His ears are furry. And he has almost kind of funny, but it almost looks like a little Chewy, like the fur on him. But you have the black Star Wars Loungefly plaque there. The fabric on this bag almost feels like I guess like a soft leather, or it has like a velvety texture to it. So I really like it a lot. It has nothing on the back. The straps are the same color as the bag. You do have 2 side pockets. And then let me just take some of the filler out, and then we'll take a look at the inside. Okay, so I didn't take all of the paper out. I did take a little bit out so you can see the lining is just this pinstripe lining here on the inside, and it does have a slip pocket. And like I said, I wanted this one because the Star Wars movies that I can quote back and forth and that I'm a huge fan of are the trilogy, the original trilogy. And in those movies, we didn't have all of the costumes and special effects and stuff that you have now. You had basic, and this was it. And I'm telling you, this just takes me back. I love that it's this furry material. And then I love the hardware on here. Everything just looks just organic to the movie. Like they didn't have much. They had just pieces of cloth that they threw on and made an outfit out of it to cover themselves up. And this is what it's given. It's given that original, like they found some pieces of scrap fabric somewhere, threw it on, and made a little outfit, and here it is. So I really think this is a cute bag. I love it a lot, and I'm so glad to have this in my collection. So are you ready, guys? We're on to our last bag of the video. And this bag, guys, is one that I have had on my list for a long time. I don't know that I missed this bag when it dropped. I think I didn't know what I was doing when it dropped. And after it sold out, I really wanted this bag, and it was on my list for a long time. And I can't tell you who got this bag, but somebody got this bag for Christmas, and I'll say who it is after I show the bag. And I just really, when I saw hers, I was like, that bag is still on my heart. I need to get it. And what I was doing is waiting on new bags to see if I get that same feeling. Maybe I get a couple bags to kind of, give me that same look I was trying to get in this collection that I have, and it just didn't work out. The new bags that came out, they're really pretty, and I thought I wanted them, but then when they came out, I just didn't pull the trigger. So here's the bag. So shout out to Yaddy. She got this bag for Christmas, and when I saw hers, and I just been seeing the bag just on a lot of Loungefly collectors pages, and on their videos, and in their pictures, and every time I see it, I just get googly eyed over it, and I just really wanted this bag. So I had to kind of rationalize with myself what made sense, and if I was going to buy 2 bags I didn't really like as much as I love this one, that I might as well just pull the trigger and just get this one. So I did have this on my list. Like I said, I just started monitoring my list a little bit more on some of the third-party sites and came across a really good deal, and it was all in new packaging, never opened, and so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. So here is my newest collection to my Beauty and the Beast. It is Codsworth, and as you can see, the pendulum in his clock moves from side to side. The hands on the clock They also move as well. And I couldn't pass this bag up. It was a really great price. And still in the wrapper. Never used. So I had to jump on this because I didn't know when I would get another opportunity to get it. So this bag is from the 21 LA Comic Con. On the back it says, if it's not broke, don't fix it. On the side you have the Disney Loungefly plaque. And then you have all of the gold trimming here on the sides. On the inside, let's take some of the stuffing out. Oh, it'll be a whole workout doing that. So you have a inside zipper. So something that you don't see as common anymore. And then you have all of the Cogsworth clocks. And then the enchanted rose on the inside. So guys, like I said, I had been watching this bag for a long time. And I just decided to pull the trigger. It was just in my face so much, and I kept seeing it, everybody with it, and that only made me want it more because I didn't have it, and it was just on my list. And I'm like, well, I guess I need to start looking because it seems like it's becoming more readily available. Seems like a lot of people have been dropping their prices, and if I was going to get it, I better get it now. So this bag is really beautiful. I think unless they come out with something like extreme, this will be the last bag I add to my Beauty and the Beast collection. Again, like I said, unless they come out with some type of limited edition exclusive that like blows me away. So here's what we have as my Grail bag in this video. And like I told you in the video before, that is going to be my focus, is to get the bags. If I'm going to spend the money, get the bags that I really, really want, so that they'll stay in my collection for a long time. So I also was able to get the wallet, so it did come as a set. So when I tell you guys, I really got lucky coming across this young lady that was selling her set. So everything was still in the packaging. I just actually took the paper off. So here's the wallet. And the hands on the wallet work as well. And it has Cogsworth's face on the front. And then the pendulum on the back. And Disney Loungefly. So on the inside, you have your card slots. This again does not have a design. It's just a circle on the ID. And then you have a little slit here that has the same design as the inside. And then on this side, you might be able to get your bills in. It's a little bit more flexible. So, you guys, my Grail bag, I got it. So that is it, you guys. I think I have taken up the majority of your morning, noon, and night. But if you made it to the end, I really appreciate you stopping by as always. As you know, we do all things Disney here, Disney parks, Loungefly, Disney merch. So if you like what you see, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and we will definitely be around in the next week or so with another video. You never know what we're going to have in it or what we're going to get. So we'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.